Ooh, that sure took a lot of work. My first time going live, it took me quite a while to get on. I really apologize for that, everybody. But I'm here now. Okay. So this is definitely my first time using Streamlabs. And it's really easy to use, but if it's your first time ever using it to go live, yeah, that's a whole nother issue. Turning on my phone because the chat seems to work faster on phones than it does on Alrighty, finally. This was hard to set up. Miss Meat, how you doing? The laptop still hasn't updated the chat. Okay, I'll probably do that. I actually already have a StreamYards account set up. I just haven't played with it as much as Streamlabs. So I'll do that tonight and tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'll sit there and play with that and figure out which one's easier for me. Because I don't like this screen setup. Like I don't feel like I can see what's going on good. Or maybe if I make the preview larger. Yeah, I don't even know how to do that. It's really, really small on the screen, so. But whatever. Anyway, I have this video I wanted to play. Yeah, so these people right here, we're just chilling. It's a nice cold day in Washington, D.C., and it's snowing like crazy. And basically, they just decided to start throwing snowballs at Hummers. And it's not a racial thing at all. It's like just a bunch of people. It's men, women, all kind of people out there. And they're just having fun. There's like a community of people that's just chilling, throwing snowballs. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. But apparently that's a felony in Washington, D.C. because this cop goes crazy. Hey, Joyce.
What?
Hey, Shish Trish.
He's got a gun?
Now, why is he brandishing a gun for a snow fight? I don't understand why we allow our cops to have that kind of power. It just doesn't make sense to me. Because they hit his car with a snow. That just doesn't make sense to me at all.
This dude has a gun in his hand.
No, it's not really a felony, Shish Trish. But if you pull out a gun on me and use the fact that you're a cop as your excuse, then I kind of feel like you must be saying I'm committing a felony. I don't see no other reason for you to pull out a gun.
Do not shoot anyone over snowballs. Please. I'm telling you, that is not a fun plan.
Don't bring gun to a snowball fight.
Snowball fight! Don't bring a gun to a snowball fight! Okay, alright. Okay. Throw another snowball. Throw another snowball. Throw another snowball. Fuck you, pig! Why you need a lot of goddamn backup in your guns out?
No offense to anybody, but you have to be that other color to say something like that to the cops.
Throw another snowball. Get back up on the curb.
See, power. That gun gives him power. How can you push a grown man? Who allows that? Without that gun, I think he would have pushed him back. Just only like 3 more minutes. All right, Trish. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. This is my first live, so I love seeing you here, and I'll catch you on the other side.
What is his badge number? What is his badge number? For the camera.
So we can report your ass for calling out Detective Baylor, okay? Detective Baylor? Okay. Running a snowball.
Can I get a full name, please?
Got hit with snowballs.
How do you spell your last name, Detective Baylor? How do you spell your last name, Detective Baylor?
Detective. He's
Get
not
his
even a
license
cop.
plate number.
He should be in his office. Detective in something. Yeah, Joyce, I think that's what he was pushing for. That's what he really wanted. He wanted it to really escalate. Because why did he call all those cops? For a snowball that hit his car? Like, yeah, he wanted it to escalate. And of course, somebody has to go to jail. That's mandatory. But that wasn't even the guy that threw the snowball that cracked him in the face. That was not the guy. That literally was not him.
I did not throw
The guy that did it was black. For the
Let
record.
him go! You will go to jail too. I'm not going to put it down. No. You throwing snowballs at people's vehicles. I'm so sorry. It's snowing out. How is that any different than the snow? Are you going to run to the sky to bring out your gun? You're going to shoot the fucking sky? Yeah, what are you going to put with? Bring a snowball vehicle second degree? There's vehicles coming by here. People going. Sir. Thank you very much.
That's the guy he was going to arrest. I guess he realized the skin color does matter. And that guy was not going to accept that. Nice. That would have turned out very bad if he'd arrested that not black man
Ridiculous.
for throwing a snowball. Look how irate he is over a snowball. Flexing his gun. Come on now. Go detective something.
Blackmail?
No. That was it, you guys. I just had to share that because I just didn't understand it. It didn't make like a lick of sense to me. Like, do you think that it's okay for a cop to get that mad to the point where they really want to pull out a gun and possibly arrest people or something? That just doesn't make sense. Look, why does this thing still say I'm not live? Yeah, Mrs. Mead, I'm going to need a little help when you get a chance. I really think so. When you get a chance, I really think so. Okay, there we are. This is weird. This is all very weird. when you get a chance. I really so okay, yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys today. I had to go live on this. It was mandatory. All very weird. I stumbled across this video. Get a chance. I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys today. I guess you guys all heard about this. It was mandatory. I stumbled across this video recently. I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys today. I guess you guys all heard about this. It was mandatory. Apparently, some of a lot of videos. I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. I guess you guys all heard about this. Apparently, some of that at high school. I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. I guess we don't have apparently some of that at high school. So I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. I guess we don't have apparently some of that at high school. So I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. I guess we don't have apparently some of that at high school. So I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. I guess we don't have apparently some of that at high school. So I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. I guess we don't have and much at high school. So I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. I guess we don't have and much at high school. So I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. I guess we don't have and much at high school. So I'm actually working on yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. I guess we don't have and much. Let's try that. Okay, and then somehow it all ties into is the echo gone? I don't know how to work this thing, lady. I'm trying my best. I don't know how to fix it. Okay, is it still echoing, Mrs. Me? I don't even know where to look at it on the screen to see what I'm looking at. This is just so annoying. Oh, there it is. That helps a lot. Now look what I'm showing you guys. That's annoying. Okay, let's go there. Okay, cool. So basically, as I was doing the research on that one kid, I found out that there are lots of kids that are going through this. It's actually been happening all across the country. And so doing my research, I was able to figure out that it literally ties into the school to prison pipeline plan. Basically, there's an actual plan in our country to take kids and snatch them out of their schools and somehow get them in the system and make them go through processes where at some point they end up in state and federal penitentiaries. And the sad part is it's not a black thing. It's actually a green thing. It's about status. If you're low income and below middle class, that is your child is a part of that plan. They really want to figure out how to get these kids to those prisons. So they're starting in preschool. It's sad to say, but the plan actually starts in preschool. So if you know of a preschooler that's been suspended, that's the beginning of the plan. If you know a kindergartner or a first grader that's actually been in handcuffs, that's the beginning of the plan. And so the plan is to get them tied up into the system, much like the Khalif Browder story. They tied him into the system as a juvenile, but because of that juvenile record that he had, when he went back to jail at 16, and the state of New York, that city, actually it is the state, but definitely the city of New York, they believed at the time that if you were 16, you should be, no matter what you did, even if it was stealing a loaf of bread, you should be tried as an adult. So since he already had the record as a juvenile, that allowed them to hold him on that probation hold, which is why he spent 3.5 years in a county jail with no bail because of the probation hold. And so it's an actual plan that's involved. And like I said, it's not necessarily racial. It's more about economic value. If they don't believe you and your child brings economic value to society, then your child is a part of this plan. And so it was just weird. I was doing the research for that and I stumbled across this video and I just felt that I needed to share it because I've never seen such nonsense. I mean, I've seen cops get mad over snowballs. I've actually trying to find more stuff about this. I found a video where a bunch of kids were lurking in the park, and the people called police on them, and the police came, and they ended up in a snowball fight. So it's like, it depends on what you want from your community. Are you, as a cop, are you trying to build some type of relationship with the community, or are you just trying to police the community? Because if you're just trying to police the community, you're no value to the community. So that was all I wanted to share with you guys. And I really appreciate you coming to my live. I'm going to figure out how I can make it better, because I don't know how to put up the YouTube page and chat with you and all of that kind of good stuff. But I love you guys so much for coming. Thank you, Mrs. Mead. Thank you so much, Joyce. And thank you, Shish Trish, for sliding through too. And I guess I'll talk to you guys soon. Spicey out.